Welcome back to another StarCastTV, and I am Scan. Today we're going to cast some interesting game between Mini versus Rush. Rush versus Mini, and spawning location in the top right, the yellow Protoss. This is Mini. And he won the second place in ASL Season 11. He's definitely a strong Protoss player. And at the same time, spawning location in the bottom right, the teal Terran, this is Rush. And we're gonna be seeing some Terran versus Protoss matchup on Optimizer. Optimizer has two Vespene Geyser in the main base, but we are not gonna be seeing some kind of one base playstyle by Rush because Terrans cannot do much of a tricky stuff against Protoss because he pretty much needs to get a lot of C-Stank anyways. And for Mini, I'm sure he likes to play some kind of a dirty play style. I heard he likes to play High Templar Storm Drop. So with this mass Vespene Geyser that he can take, I have a feeling he might gonna go for a lot of Storm Drop. Barracks will be building at the net. And Mini is queuing up all the probes, so we will be seeing some 12 Nexus by Mini. Okay. So 12 Nexus. Vertical spawn. And Rush is gonna go for Scout with the 12 Scout. And immediately finding out this is going to be 12 Nexus. So this is not a good news for Mini. I wonder if Rush is still gonna go for Cheese and change into making a refinery, or is it just gonna let that 12 Nexus finish and go for the mid game here? Oh, he didn't get to see the Nexus, and now he sees the gate being built. He'll be immediately going down and check the Nexus. Yes, he will be checking the Nexus. He gets the vision. Now he knows there's gonna be the depot being built. Damn it. So we'll be seeing some cheese by Rush. And he'll be constantly making Marine. That scouting SCV should not die. He really wants to save that scouting SCV so he can click the mineral field and start sending a couple of SCV. And yes, he will be sending 3 more SCV. So there are gonna be total 4 SCV. Move the small cheese. But at the same time, Mini is already making a Zealot. So this is the one that Mini right now is doing. This is a 3 Zealot build. So with Zealot core and the second gateway finishes, there's going to be another 2 Zealot being built. 1 single Marine with the 2 SCV. There's going to be a little bit of a micro battle over here, whether the bunker will finish or not. And Rush is not making a refinery or whatsoever. So if the bunker completes, there are 5 SCV. One of the SCV will go down. The other SCVs are a little bit of a dangerously low HP, but he gotta be careful. The Marine and an SCV. The SCV will get picked off, but the additional 2 Zealots should be coming out very soon by Mini. But the bunker is still not finished. The probe and the Zealot micro was insanely good so far. Additional 2 Zealot just came out. The bunker finishes on time. 3 SCVs are dangerously low HP, but at the same time, let me see the Zealot HP. Oh no, the SCV is so low HP right now. The bunker is attacking the random units at the same time. The bunker will go down. Will be focused hard getting on a Zealot. There's 1 Zealot, very low HP. He will be taking it down. But Mini has been losing a lot of mineral, a lot of probe. Look at this. He has only how many probe? There are 7 probes at the main. 2 goons just came out, but he won't be able to get the goon range. Command center already started refinery as well, but there's double Nexus for Mini that he can slowly recover easily here. So that was not a great execution. There's gonna be a Dragon Scout. The bunker with the 3 Marine inside. The bunker range is not done for Mini, so he won't be even trying to kill this bunker anyways. Rush is going to be putting on the bunker and that. Factory should be starting soon. And this is very good looking, I suppose. Yeah, SCV. Yeah, still ahead of SCV count. The gun range did not even start yet. The factory starts Normally when you play standard, let's say Terran plays 1 base standard and Protoss go for 1 base standard. The factory usually starts when the core finishes. That means the range should be starting as soon as the factory starts, but judging by the amount of damage that Mini has taken in the beginning, the gun range is just now started when factory is like 80% done. So Mini is not gonna be doing much of a harassment. So this is a big loss. And Rush already has the second command center, already pumping a lot of SCV here. 2 guns will be standing at the net, constantly making more units and a lot of probe here. And let's see what Rush is gonna be doing. There's gonna be an academy being built. And 1 single marine. Looks like it's gonna go for the scout. Interesting, and the gun just came out, but Rush is getting pretty much all the information here. He gets to count how much of a pylon that he has. He didn't get to see the edge of the main base, but he knows Rush is ahead at the moment. You can see Mini is still at down 6 workers still in this game. No second guess yet. Rush is adding an armory with the siege mode upgrade. Finally bringing a couple of army. So now Rush needs to be paying attention to his bunker. And it looks like, I guess he wants to do some surprise attack. So this is Rush's vision. There's gonna be five guns with the 1 single zealot. I wonder if he's gonna go for the bust or not, but I guess he will be standing for now. And Mini will be taking the expansion. Robotic facility on the way. 3rd expansion just now started. Bringing 2 more guns, so there will be total 7 guns. Mini will be showing how much of a dragons he will have. And now the siege mode complete with the 7 guns. He will be going in, focus targeting on the SCV, every single SCV I think. SCV will go down, repair at the same time. 3 dragons move forward and will be sniping one of the siege tank. But these 3 guns are trapped. 2 guns are taken down. Once again, oh, I'm not sure if this siege mode is a very good decision making, but okay, second tank will go down. Looks like all of the guns. Oh no, that last 3rd tank barely survived. So Mini sacrificed 7 goons with a single zealot, killed a little bit of a worker, 2 siege tank, but he didn't get the 3rd tank. So this is not a good news because you can see Rush is already taking the 3rd command center. He knows this should not be the Reaver build. I think he did not use the scan yet. I haven't heard any scan yet, so we may assume. We hear the first scan going on. First scan at the main. He gets to confirm there's a robotic support bay. Speed on the way. Oh, he canceled the speed. He was getting the speed, but he canceled it immediately. I guess he needed to get that Reaver. Another SCV scout. He really wants to confirm the 3rd Nexus timing. eBay being built because there's gonna be this flying shuttle, the shuttle with the Reaver drop. He needs missile turret. +1 attack on the way with the 3rd refinery, 3rd gas already started at the main. Adding more factory with the Goliath Charon booster. Adding a couple of missile turret. Should be starting by now. 1 over here and maybe 1 over there. Interesting pylon. I guess he wants to get some vision over there. Command center finishes putting a lot of missile turret everywhere. I would like to see if he's still getting the speed shuttle. Never mind, he does not. He's not getting the speed shuttle yet. Rush did complete that command center really fast, but he can't take it yet. He needs army and he needs to put down the missile turret. And there's a Reaver doing the scarab shot. Ooh, that damage was did not get inside of the Reaver, so that cancelled out. It's a little bit of a bug of a Starcraft where when you start shooting, okay, using comsat station to find out whether there's an observer standing or not. So with the 2 zealot, 1 Reaver, but there are 2 missile turret. And I think Rush totally forgot about this natural. I think quite a lot of players constantly like forgetting about this second gas at the 5 o'clock optimizer, because after you get the compensation, your SCB is like sliding down to the bottom side, and you need to put more of them. And I think he messed up somewhere there. So mining the gas with the 2 SCB will snowball, and this is not a good news because he's constantly focusing on the upgrade. He does have the 3rd gas at the main, but that is a good news. But if this snowballs to the mid and late game, he won't be able to get the factory really fast. And now he's getting all the way up to 8 Siege Tank, more Siege Tank, and a Vulture support. Command Center was finished like 3 minutes ago, and he's still not able to take the expansion yet, so this is not a good news. Observer. He used the scan earlier to check whether there's an observer, but he missed it, and now the observer is pretty much checking everything. The Goliath will be chasing, using the scan, and will be taking the observer down. Nice snipe. That was a nice snipe. Finally, Mini is slowly adding more gateway. Sirabadin finishes with the Zealous speed on the way. Templar Archive also. Third Vespene Geyser already started. 4th base is already being saturated, so this is not a good news, because Rush really wanted to take that 3rd expansion really fast, but because of the Shuttle Reaver, this was pretty much buying a lot of time and forced Rush to play Turtle style. Now these 2 Shuttle is already complete, and these 2 Reaver is picking up the Goliath and maybe a Siege Tank as well, but not an armory. Okay, so now Rush is losing mining time, but at the same time, one group of Dragoon will be attacking at the 3rd expansion. The Reaver is buying a lot of time. The Shuttle will go down, the Reaver will go down at the same time, but the damage that Rush is right now taking at the 6 o'clock, this is so huge at the moment. And once again, another Speed Shuttle just came in, unloading 4 Zella top of the Siege Tank, and now crushing every single Rush's army. So this is very sad news for Rush right now. He's losing the worker count, 44 worker versus 61 worker, and the moment. Oh, this is so sad because Rush was super ahead in the beginning with the bunker rush that he did in the beginning. He's Mini started with a 10 probe only in the beginning, 10 probe versus like 17 SCV, and he started to Rex expand. And now this is not good news. There's going to be one single SCV will be standing at the 11 o'clock side, whether Mini is taking or not, and Mini will be taking it very soon. Mini is slowly adding more probe. Pylon over here too. Two-1 upgrade should be finishing soon. Yes, 2-1 upgrade will be finishing soon, but the worker count that it was low. Rush lost a lot of worker count, so he needs to restore the number of a worker that he lost by the harassment. And once again, there's another Reaver harassment. The missile turret, he was not building the missile turret earlier, so that is going to be once again snowballing. 2 Goliath firing on the shuttle. We'll snipe. Okay, we'll snipe the shuttle. That was definitely a good news for Rush. Because if that shuttle gets inside of Rush's main, a Mini shuttle gets inside of Rush's main base, once again, Rush is not going to be very happy because he's going to be losing this armory. Because that Scarab will do like 100 damage each. So 4 shot of a Scarab will take him down this armory. Once again, another 1.5 groups of Protoss army. The Mini's army will be attacking at the 6 o'clock side, taking down the supply depot. And that is gonna limit that Rush's supply count. Taking the forward expansion, interesting. And more expansion being taken. And a lot of high templates. I want to see how much of Vespene gas he has. Okay, so Mini has 3 Vespene geysers. So Mini's mining 3 gas. And he's making everything. Goon, Shuttle, Zala, High Templar, everything. He's making everything, and then double forge upgrade on the way as well. I want to see the upgrade. Okay, 1-0, so that has to be 2-1 upgrade on the way. We would like to see I would like to see some like the great battle, like busting one of the sides, but it looks like Mini really likes to play harass and do small damage over and over and over and slowly get bigger. I think that's the type of playstyle that Mini really likes. And Mini is now taking the 11 o'clock expansion. Once that 11 o'clock expansion starts running, he's going to be building mass gateway over here. But this is also a good news. 2 vultures also buying some time at the 3 o'clock side. So now there's going to be the speed shuttle, 4 high temperatures inside of the shuttle, 1 nice storm. There, that's a very nice storm. Zelda will be moving forward. But this place is so narrow with the terrain. A couple of the seas tank with the high. Oh, above there we'll be doing the tank shot on the goon, and now goons are pretty much trapped. He's forgetting, he doesn't get the vision of this top side, so he doesn't think about it. He's pretty much thinking about, hey, there are 4 tanks that are attacking from here, but there's another 4 tanks from the top side attacking the goons, so that was just pretty much helping Rush to hold this expansion and trapping these Dragoon. And now these spider mines will be also putting down some of the at the center side. Also at the over here, I think he wants to go for the harassment at the 11 o'clock side with this probe. 3rd o'clock is also secured 2 high temperatures inside of a shuttle. Is he gonna go for the harassment? But there are a lot of missile turret. A little bit of an army will be coming down. 3 guns with the 1 Zella, but the high temper will unload. Never mind, did not unload on time. But even if he lands, if he unloads that high templar, the Spider-Man will still trigger and pretty much able to hold. The vulture is buying the time, and high templar will get killed by the Spider-Man. Unfortunate. 3 upgrade. I want to see how much of upgrade has been. 3 upgrade is going to be finishing in next 1 minute, 18 minute mark. That is gonna Rush will be finishing that 3-2 upgrade. 2-2 is right now the armor 2, but at the same time 1-1 upgrade is also done for Mini. Nice storm, top of the siege tank. Tanks will be taking the wow, that was a really long range. Look at this storm harassment, taking down the pretty much peeling off, like picking some siege tank here and there. Nicely done. And now Mini once again maxed with the 200 supply count. A lot of probe die right now he has. I think Mini is gonna be slowly adding more of a gateway over here, maybe, or maybe Nexus first, Nexus and then the pylon. The pylon and the Nexus, and he'll be putting mass cannon over here as well later. So these army is a little bit of a trap. These path is a little too narrow because it has to go like the you gotta make the U-turn. You go to the left side, U-turn. And then once again, you gotta make the U-turn over here if you want to attack Rush's main base. So that is gonna take some time for it. You need to attack Rush's net. But once again, the 4 vulture are buying the time once again with the spider mine. Picked out a little bit of a probe, but doesn't even matter. Mini has a lot of expansion running. Mini right now has 3 Vesping, 3 gas. Okay, now 4 gas is finished, but he's not mining yet. There's gonna be the attack at the natural, but there's a lot of army. 4 marines out of the bunker. Siege tank, high ground siege tank will be pretty much focused targeting on the goon. Nice storm on top of vultures. Vultures will get killed. A lot of vultures just got killed there. But at the same time, Mini lost a lot of army. And at the same time, hidden expansion will be taking at 7 o'clock. So since Mini is using a lot of speed shuttle, I think it would have been a much better idea if he was taking the 9 o'clock island, or semi-island I should say, because he needs to, if he takes the 9 o'clock expansion, Rush has to use the dropship in order to kill that expansion, and it's pretty much like a free expansion for Mini to take. But Mini is just gonna be expanding towards to the 7 o'clock side. But there's gonna be the speed shuttle unloading top of a siege tank using storm, and Zealot drop top of the siege tank. Nice storm, but only guns remaining. More shuttle being made. How many robo? Oh, there are 2 robo, so he is right now making 2 shuttles at a time. more probes. Mini really likes to make probe. That is a lot of probe that he's right now making. So if he wants to mine this expansion, he will also need to make more probe as well. Bringing a lot of army over here, but only goons. 4 zealot and 2 zealot for 2 item bar. The second shuttle. Unloading top of the sea tank. Goliath backup is a little far away. Nice storm top of a vessel. And the second storm drop. Nice harassment. Unloading once again. Storm! Oh, this damage is so hurting Terran right now. Mini is slowly taking more expansion and so on. He's still making more probe. 75 worker. And if he constantly making probe here and there, I don't know. Like, that supply count is taking so much of a space. So let's see, 200 subtract 76, that's like 134. With the 134 of a supply count, let's say we subtract some of the observer, like here and there. Let's say he has 5 observer. Then he's just pretty much fighting with like 120 supply, because he's also making shuttle as well. Subtracting all those observer supply, shuttle supply, then he's fighting with the 6 group of army, or I should say 5 groups of army, because a couple of army will be inside of a shuttle. That's a lot of us, you think, having a very good position. Mini is adding more cannon. Observer. Storm! Okay, we'll be using the storm, but before using the storm, a lot of guns just got melted. That guns... Oh my god, that gun just got melted by the siege tank. Siege tank is so strong at the moment. But Rush cannot attack yet. He needs to turtle more. Rush is right now stuck at 2 base mining. But he can't attack because Mini is already maxed again. And he has a lot of gateway every expansion. And Mini is making another gas over here. Interesting. A lot of gas. Finally, Rush decided to move out. Picking up the observer here and there. Is he getting +3 armor? I guess not. He's not getting +3 armor. No EMP upgrade, or maybe not enough energy yet. I'm pretty sure he has the EMP upgrade. Very good upgrade by Mini. Having 4,000 mineral, almost 5,000 minerals soon, but he can't see anything. A couple of spider mines will trigger, doing some splash damage to the gun, but now 7 o'clock expansion is so vulnerable. So now Mini is making some decision making over here. Bringing a couple of army to rush is natural. Making some distraction. But here is gonna be, does he have EMP? No, he does not have EMP. He didn't use the EMP. The natural will be defending with a couple of siege tank with the Goliath 2 Vulture. Now Mini needs to run. Mini has a lot of minerals, but he can't attack. Mini is pulling back his army. A couple of siege tank will be seizing. Goliath wants to snipe this speed shuttle, but shuttle will just kill the vessel. Nice storm, buying some time, and now finally wasting this supply count so he can recycle. After wasting this unit, he can make more units from another location. He's making more gateway, more guns, and maybe more gas as well in the future. This expansion is still not mining, he's still making more probe. 79 probes. Using storm top of the siege tank. Nice storm, another storm top of the siege tank. Pretty much killing every single tank one by one. And there are 4 siege tanks at the middle of the map. Rush has a lot of army, but he can't really do anything so far. Rush may needs to lift off one of the command centers. Oh, never mind. He didn't lift off the command center, so he will be just putting down the command center. There are more probes being made. I don't know if this is a good idea. Why don't you just transfer the probe? Mini already has 78 workers, and he's making more and more and more. So let's see, let me count. This base is gonna be mined out very soon, so I wouldn't consider this as a expansion. So I would say Mini is right now mining with the 3 base. So 3 base products. 3 base products with the 80 worker count. This is so much in my opinion. If they reduced a little bit of a worker count, I think it would have been a better choice for Mini to have more army. And Mini is not winning the fight really well. Because Rush is staying with the 52 worker. He's taking expansion slowly one by one. Splitting the map. And Mini does not have much of army with the 80 worker count. And those are 2 observers. More observers being made, I suppose, and a lot of zealots are coming down. But against these 3-2 upgraded mech, they are powerful. Army is coming. That is definitely a lot of zealots are coming. But the left side has a lot of siege tank backup. But where are Rush's army? A lot of zealots just got blown up by the spider mines, but the left side of the siege tank with the 9 siege tank just pretty much denying these Dragoon backup. And now the supply count is even. Both of the players has the same amount of worker count. Now this base is now done warping. He should be transferring some of the worker count. He should be transferring some of the worker over here so he can start mining with the 4 base. 4 base products versus 3 base. Yeah, this is going to be 3 base Terran. Now Rush is now preparing all those siege tanks that are dangerously low HP. I would like to see some more of a shuttle play by Mini because this expansion is so vulnerable. No missile turret whatsoever. If you start unloading a couple of Zealot and a High Templar, that expansion can be taken down. Finally transferring the probe. More gas that he's right now making. More gas. So I guess Mini thinks he needs to turtle here with a very good upgrade. Second shield upgrade is on the way. Observer will be taken down. We hear a lot of skin going on. Confirming. More observer being made. Goons are coming. High Templar will get sniped. That doesn't even matter. There are 2 shuttles with the 2 8 zealot inside. We'll be unloading top of the siege tank. We'll get picked off by the missile turret. Everything on siege. But at the same time, Mini wants to attack the center line. But now these left side of the 9 tanks are so vulnerable. No spider mine backup. Gotta bring your army. And now these siege tanks are clumped up. They need to be unsieging and moving forward to support here. Goons, High Templar, storm top of the siege tank. Siege tank getting killed. Goliaths are also getting killed as well. The vessel did use the D-Matrix but did not survive too long. Mini really needs to make some better decision making, whether he needs to go for carrier or arbiter or whatsoever. He gotta do something. Okay, now we get to see cybernetics core spinning. I don't know if he has I don't know if, oh, there's a scan. There's a perfect scan. Now he sees double cybernetics core. Both of the cybernetics core are spinning, and he knows this has to be the carrier build. Goons are getting melted. Tank shots so strong. Couple of siege tank will be coming to 3 o'clock side. We'll be using scan. They're using scan, and now this expansion will get destroyed. So this expansion will be taken down. With the vulture, we'll be putting down lots of the spider mine over here. All of the army that right now Mini moving towards to the 3 o'clock side, they will be pretty much getting trapped over here. Now Rush is slowly getting on a safe scenario because with the 190 supply count, he's also slowly done mining this mineral field. So that means he can start sending a couple of siege tanks to the 9 o'clock side as well. So Mini does have a lot of minerals, but he can't do anything. Now finally making some carrier. Double Stargate are making carriers, but 2 Stargates are also not making the carrier, so this is not a good news. Scanning at the front line, using EMP maybe? No EMP? I guess he wants to use the EMP on the top of the goons, so goons lost all the shield. Carriers finally are on the way. So now Rush knows what he needs to do. He needs to push and deny each expansion and make. Yeah, he's gonna be sending a couple of siege tank towards the 9 o'clock side over here. A couple of siege tank will be sieging. And now 11 o'clock side is dangerous, or in a dangerous situation. Bringing 2 speed shuttle with a 7 zealot inside total. But this is still not enough. Oh, Rush is right now having, how many is this? 4, 7, 8 factories no. I cannot count. Yeah, that is 8 factories total. Couple of siege tank will be targeting down to 9 o'clock, but 7 zealot will be unloading top of the siege tank. But oh, Mini does have a lot of banks saved up, but the expansion will be slowly taken down one by one. These 7 zealot will do some damage to the 7 o'clock side. So Rush needs to pay attention. Rush is not paying attention. He does have a couple of siege tank. He needs to send a couple of army. Well, I guess he wants to take the... Oh no, he's taking the wrong path. So instead of going around, he decided to go to the 9 o'clock side. This 7 o'clock natural is a little bit of a vulnerable. A couple of SCVs will getting killed. Finally, the 9 o'clock expansion will be getting taken down. Carriers being built. Because you have a... I'm not sure if he has. Okay, he has 2 upgrade on the way. I want to see the upgrade. So +2 shield, not the +3 shield. 2 speed shuttle still alive. I want to see the. Okay, there are 4 zealot inside. So now we can see this is a little bit of a like a 1 base Protoss, but oh, this is not a good news. So Rush still has expansions to mine. So 3 base Terran versus a Protoss who has 4k mineral saved up bank, with this more carries now being made, adding another nexus over here. That's a good news. This is slowly getting into really late game. My mouse starting to get hurt. Using too much of a the mouth muscle. Korean language and English language, they're both different language. They use a little bit of a different mouth muscle. And if you guys, if you ever learned the Asian language, Asian language is really hard to read with reading the lips. But if you're like a Western person knowing the Western language, you can read the mouth, you can read the lips and understand what the person's saying by reading the lips. But Asian language you can't. So my mouth muscle starting to get hurt. So we can see there are 8 carriers are out on the map, making a little bit of a reverse here. But now this carrier is gonna be going for the attack over here, but they don't have enough interceptors. A lot of Goliaths have the backup here. No armor 3 upgrade for Rush, but this expansion will be getting all killed. And the 7 o'clock expansion is slowly getting saturated, and maybe even taking this expansion. Mass Goliath, Zealot, Archon. I heard Reaver shot. I think I heard Reaver shot somewhere. Yeah, there is a Reaver. So there's gonna be the Reaver doing the damage. Oh, splash damage by the spider mine. That's not a good news. So both of the players are still desperate to micro and defend here. There are 4 Marine inside of the bunker buying some time, doing some DPS on the interceptors, maybe an Archon as well. Archon will be taken down. The 11 o'clock expansion is finally taken down. 7 o'clock expansion, or both of the expansions are running. Rush is right now on a safe spot. 16 pro versus 48 worker. That's triple amount of worker count. The 8 carriers are slowly picking up siege tank one by one. I want to see the upgrade. That must be the 222. Okay, 222 upgrade. 1 Sans vessel. EMP on the carrier. So all the carrier lost all the shield. So if this carrier is starting to get some damage by the Goliath shots, this is not a good news. A couple of Sea Saints just came randomly through. Carriers are trying to do some damage over here. Rush has a lot of Vespene gas. And Storm top of the Goliath. Nice Storm. Another Storm. And he does have another third Storm. So these Storms are doing very good job. But more Goliaths being built. And slowly these High Templars are out of energy. But Goons are doing great damage. Now Sea Snake are coming to do some backup here. Picking up the Goon one by one. Goliaths are finally attacking. Ooh, there are single High Templar hiding at the 11 o'clock side. Rush is slowly on getting into a safe spot because these carriers are starting to lose a lot of interceptors, and when Protoss is stuck at one base mining, they don't have enough money to make interceptors. And now we hear a couple of scans going on here and there, making sure how much of a carry does he have. More High Templars are coming. Using Storm, maybe, yes, top of a Goliath. Nice Storm, but they're also doing splash damage to the interceptors as well. So the carriers are not doing. Oh my god, the Spider-Man just triggered. That did like 1,000 damage to the Dragon over there. Nice Storm once again. Goliaths are taking some damage, but these carriers are slowly getting one by one losing. Maybe, okay, yeah, he will not lose the carrier, but there's gonna be the GG by Mini. That was an insane late game by Rush and making some comeback when he was super behind in the mid game. Very solid defense by Rush. And that was a little bit of slippery play by Mini because he had a lot of worker in the beginning. He had all the lead, but seems like he was not sure what he should be doing to end the game. I think if he has gone for the carry really fast, I think he would have won the game super easily. But he was a little bit stubborn with the two. He had two robo. So was somewhat stubborn using that 2 robo build to go against the mech where it has 3-2 upgrade, and Rush was defending really well and slowly taking that 7 o'clock expansion. So that was a very good defense by Rush. Good play by both players. Thank you for watching, and if you guys enjoy watching these great games on StarCastTV, please hit the like and subscribe button. We will bring more awesome games in the future.